beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. And while today is Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Bulldogs will kick off first, and here we go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bulldogs offense will get the football first. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Quick give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He's going to run it. Got the first down himself. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. From the gun, powers through the defender. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Working that left side now. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Look out! Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Shepard. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Not gonna make it, and the 4th down gamble backfires.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Great place to start for this offense. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. In traffic at Sheffield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Aztecs, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Pulls it. And he rolls into the
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the reels, takes it in for the score.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Now on second down. Motion from the wideout. Out wide right, it's busted. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And the try is no good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
He's got enough. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Sells the run, looking to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Bulldogs will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it in. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's busted. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Napier. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. They'll run it. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. The snap sets up the throw. Back's got it on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the move. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
To find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Churns into the pile. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Running to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Shepard. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, pressure's coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up.
You just need to have more efficiency in the passing game. This guy completed exactly 50% of his throws the last game. Not good enough. And he's below that number in this game. Still not good enough.
They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Going to audible here. Let's see what to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Short pass. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw. Moving out to the right. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It's a draw. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Left side is busted. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Keeps it, looking for room. Bounced right back to them. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Finds his man on the RPO. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Lowe. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. They want to throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the Brown picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he gets it away.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it, throw that maybe a little bit harder. But this offense now in a difficult 3rd and long situation.
Under pressure, trying to make something happen. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got his man down the middle.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Had to force that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime. Got him. At the 45 on his way. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. He's changing the play. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires to the wideout. Almost picked off. Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball. Second down to the air. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Booster, booster. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout called by the offense.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Kick comes up a little short, and now he's thinking kick 6. Breaks into the open. The 40, the 30, the 20. Touchdown Aztecs. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. That is an incredible job on the return, and this is the one thing you're worried about when you try a long field goal. You've got a lot of big bodies out on the field, and if they decide to return it, you're not going to be able to make tackles in the open field, and you saw it happen right there. What a turn of events. Missed kick taken to the house. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
The Bulldogs head coach told me at the half, one of the things he talked to his team about in the locker room was this defense has to get things fixed. Too many missed opportunities, too many missed assignments there. The offense has the ball right now, and they can make up some ground, but this team talking together, both offense and defense have to get on the same page to get back in this game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Simple call, excellent execution moves the sticks on third down.
These QBs and receivers, man, they run this route in practice thousands of times. So it's nice to see them come out here and execute it in game conditions. Great job with the timing, great job with the depth and the route. Nice work between those two.
The play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Bulldogs decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20, and the returner is stopped. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. With that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run it to the right. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. Makes the grab in their space. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quick toss. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Wants to throw on first. Looking deep. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Hold and fire complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Second and long here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That penalty helps some, but it's still third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They punt it away on 4th down. On the return. He gets a block. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through it?
Makes the catch and he's free. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bulldogs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Takes it in. Touchdown, San Diego State.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5.
The return is tackled down at the 26, and the offense will take over.
The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Rush right in his face. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got him downfield. The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Fires immediately.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Second down, gonna throw it. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, and he's going to make something really...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
With the catch and score.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Sweep. Go.
He's looking to pass. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with this 2-point try. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Right side, it's Shepard. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes the hurry up.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up.
Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right now.
Snags it, and he's open. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Looking to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Throws toward the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he's brought down after a short gain. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking for the edge. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll go to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Aztecs will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll send the back in motion. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. inside the 45. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on.
It's a fumble! And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. On the move. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Was to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Number 19 with the catch in the end zone.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Here we go. Ready.
Snap in the shotgun. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Pulls it, looking for a crease. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us as the season.